Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy holidays. And I hope you're having a great day today and that you're enjoying a relaxing holiday. We will begin in just a couple of minutes, so sit back, relax. I'll be right back. Okay, I think we can start. Hello. Thank you so much for joining me again. We will continue to work on my Twitch API integration for a text-to-speech panel of my own. We made pretty good progress last is it Monday? Yeah, Monday. We managed to authenticate a user and get some valuable information from that. And today, my idea is to grab that information, anything important that we need to store locally, like, for example, the path to the user avatar, so that we can show it in the corner. Maybe the email, account ID. I don't remember if we had that returned to us. But if we did, we definitely need to save the account ID for later. And I will create a button that will allow us to authenticate with Twitch. That would be, it will live somewhere in the current panel. So that is the goal. I want to show the avatar on the current panel from Twitch. Okay. I forgot to check if everything looks good. Hold on. Always have to double check this just in case. Yep. Twitch looks fine. YouTube looks fine. Everything looks fine. All right, cool. So I've been reading the Twitch documentation for the event sub. We can go through it a bit more. We can get through it in more detail. Maybe maybe on Friday. Oh no, wait. There is no stream on Friday. I forgot to mention. Maybe I did mention. Maybe I wasn't sure. Now I am. There will be no stream on Friday. I'm gonna take a long weekend before the beginning of next year, so that I have, take a break, relax. So there will be no streams on the weekend, I guess. So the game stuff that I'm doing on the weekends, that's not gonna take part this week. Just to take a breather, just to think about the things that I have accomplished this year. What do I want to accomplish next year? What are the things that I did right? What are the things that I want to correct or change? And just to reflect, have some downtime to analyze, take it all in, think about the things that I want to do and just have some goals for the next year. So that's, to me, that's important. So that's why I'm just gonna take a breather this weekend. I hope you don't mind. Let's open the project so that we can start working. All right. What's this? So right now, all we have is this route here that basically takes us to Twitch, and we authorize the application that we created on Twitch so that the user that is logged in on Twitch gives authorization to my application to do stuff. Right now, the only authorization that is being given is to read the email and read user-related content. That might change. We're going to have to find the right level of authorization and somehow pass that into this call, so that when we try to subscribe to new events, be it chat events or cheer events or any events that we want, the Twitch account, would have given the right amount of authorization to the application by that point. Otherwise, we won't be able to subscribe to certain events. And then this call here takes us back to auth callback when it's successful. Well, actually, if it is successful or not, but when it's successful, we are able to extract the user information using Socialite Driver user. And right now we're just deleting the content. And I'm going to do that one more time just to analyze what kind of information I want to have stored other than the avatar and the user email. I want to make sure that I can retrieve the account ID, because that's going to be very important. Just a second. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so let's see. We want to go that route is authenticated. So I'm gonna try and log in first. TTS panel. Actually, I don't. Well, maybe. No, yeah, I do. What happens if I just try to go there? I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have to log in first, because these two routes are under the auth sanctum group. So if I go to auth redirect right now, yeah, I have to log in again. That's way too big. I think I have an account already under my name. And I do. Okay. So this tells me one important aspect of the authorization. I didn't have to authorize again. So the authorization for Twitch, it's still alive. And I didn't have to go and authorize my account. So I'm still logged in. And we're going to have ads in a second. So let's take a break. So that's very interesting. I thought that I was going to have to maybe log in again with my Twitch account and then reauthorize. But it looks like as long as I am somehow logged in still, which I think is going to be like, maybe it's a cookie or something that was stored in for this for the browser and the URL. It's a combination. Maybe I'll check that. It's interesting. But yeah, basically I was able to get the user account, the user information that authorized the application initially or on Monday, and that's still coming back with ease, which is good. I'm not complaining about that. We just have to verify all the information that we need to store. Water. Moya Tariq, how you doing, man? Thank you so much for joining me. I use a combination of. I used to be like very heavily leaning towards Chrome until I started to notice that it is very memory consuming. So I used to do Chrome most of the time. I switched to Arch a few months ago. I've liked it a lot. It's basically like it's still a Chromium based browser, but I like the UI. And whenever I test my local websites, I use ads are over. Whenever I test my local websites, hi, welcome back. I use Chrome for that, not because I have to, but just because I want to have my local website that I'm working on a different window, and I find it easier to just launch Chrome. I used to use Edge on Windows when I was on Windows, and I find it pretty useful too when you're working on Windows. Except for the developer tools, those are kind of tricky. And when I was young, I used Netscape. I know you didn't ask, but I felt like sharing. You guys didn't remember Netscape? Anyone old enough to remember what Netscape was? All right, let's check this information here and see what we can extract. All right, so starting with the ID. That ID, I think we're going to need. I'm guessing this is the account ID. Yeah, nickname, name, we're going to store. Email for sure. Avatar URL. Yeah, definitely we want to keep that. User ID, is that the same? Yes. Logging, display name, type, broadcaster type, I'm affiliate. Ooh. Description, that is my bio right there. Profile, image URL, offline image URL, view count, email. So yeah, so far all I need is ID, nickname, name, email, and avatar. Any attributes here that I need? Nope. Same thing. ID, nickname, name, email, and avatar. And this is all I need. Just the attributes. there are a few methods that I can use for this. I am aware that the OAuth user from Socialite already has a bunch of methods that I can use for getting information out of that class. And I'm going to look into the documentation for those. Token refresh token. I don't need any of that. Approved scopes. I don't think I need that either. No. Okay, so this is what we are going to do. We are going to create a new table in the database that will serve as a linked table that belongs to the user. And that table is going to have a linked account information. In this case, it's only Twitch, but I'm going to keep it fairly open just in case. So it's going to be a linked account table with the account ID, which is the ID that is coming on from the Socialite user. Nickname, name, email, and avatar. Those are the fields that I'm going to have on that table. Then I can use that table to replace the avatar that comes with Jetstream and use that URL instead. Actually, I'm going to look into that real quick because I'm not sure how that works. Yes, I could just go to the Jetstream documentation. Is this big enough? Yeah, it is. Okay, so Jetstream profile management. I think it's here. Profile photos. The thing is enabled, so we have profile photos. We already did this, although this is only if I want to upload my own avatar photos. Jetstream for profile photo functionality supported by the Laravel Jetstream has profile photo. Let's take a look at the trait, see if there is any information on this trait that I can use to maybe override the location where the profile photo comes from. Actually, let me keep reading first. The trait contains methods such as update profile photo. I'm going to use that. Get profile photo URL attribute. That's interesting. Default profile photo URL and profile photo disk, which may all be overwritten. That's what I want. They can all be overwritten by your own app model user class. Yes, I guess I want to get this. Get profile photo URL attribute. Well, first I'm going to check which one. What's that?
BRKFRM just followed. You're amazing.
You're amazing, dude. BRK and I have. I'm gonna call you BRK. Hey man, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining me, BRK. And thank you for the follow. You're awesome, dude. Hope you're having a great time during the holidays. Doing whatever it is you do to relax, because this is a time for relaxing and for just chilling till next year. Oh, Broken Frame, or you can call me Alan. I can call you Alan. Yeah. Hi, Alan. Nice to meet you. I would have never guessed it. Broken Frame. Yeah, BRQ. It's like Broken Firm. Homer Gerd. Broken Firm. But yeah, I'll call you Alan. So I want to know exactly which one I have to override. I need to know which one is called by Jetstream on the photo that it shows. Abbreviations. Yeah, that's the thing. Sorry. No, not a problem. No need to apologize. I need to know which one is called on the header of the dashboard so that I know which one to override to get the right picture. Let me go and do that. So dashboard returns the view dashboard. So let's open dashboard.blade.php. And this is using the app layout. So let's open layouts app.blade.php. We have a banner, a navigation menu. So I guess the banner is the component that we're looking for. Where is it? Components, banner here. All right, so this is the banner. It's taking a bunch of JSON code information to use in Alpine.js. Where is the... Is this what I need? No, this is not what I need. I think it's the is it navigation? Hold on. Just a banner. Yeah, navigation menu. That's what I need. But it's a Livewire component. So that's going to be in views. Is it still in components? No, right here, navigation menu. So the navigation menu has a themes drop down there if it has a feature enabled, but it's not what we are looking for. And we have settings drop down. Okay, here it is. So if Laravel Jetstream manages profile photos, then we have, okay, here we go. So this is a property, profile photo URL. So I'm guessing if we go to the user model, we have the has profile photo trait. And on that trait, we should have here, profile photo URL, which is an attribute. When you have a function that returns an attribute, you can use that like this. So you just access that as a normal attribute with a snake case, and that is going to call the actual profile photo URL method with the same name. So that's interesting. Okay, so this is the one that I need to override because I want to so return this profile photo path. So this profile photo path is that part of the table? Let me check. Database, migrations. This is for creating personal access tokens, two-factor authentication. Let's check the user. Yeah, profile photo path. There you go. So basically, the profile photo URL It's going to check for a value in the profile photo path, which is going to be empty in this case, because I want that to just go Vino join in the chat. How you doing, man? What are you working on? I am working on a new project. This will be my project for the next of the year, for the rest of the year, and starting next year. I want to make a my own text to speech panel for Twitch. I'm going to use Twitch's API to notify about events that happen on the chat, maybe cheers, channel points, whatever. And I will take those events, listen for them in a webhook of my own, and have like a web panel where I can go in and see the queue of messages and click on play, and those messages will turn into text to into a text to speech basically using OpenAI. So that's the vision that I have for the project. How's the game going, by the way? Thank you. Is this going? Oh, come on. I've been watching a couple of streams here and there, and it's looking pretty good. Oh yeah, that's the worst. The part where you have to do just bug fixing and like I assume optimization and stuff like that. Yeah, that's the hardest part. We'll be done in a couple of weeks. Oh, nice, awesome. I hope it goes really well. Are you gonna be putting that on Steam? I can't remember. Or is it gonna be a mobile game? Oh, it's mobile because of iPad, iOS, and Android. Awesome. Cool, 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 cool. Well, I hope that you manage to get all of those bugs squeezed in the next 2 weeks, and you can launch. You can have a successful launch of your game. Yeah, we're all gonna play it. If you as soon as it's out, just let us know, and I'll for sure download it and play it in my on my phone. Oh, don't worry about it. The fact that you the fact that you are going to be able to finish it and publish it doesn't matter as the first, doesn't matter if it's if it's just the first, or I mean, nobody cares. It's an achievement nonetheless, and it's a great achievement that you should be proud of. And it's something that not everyone gets to do or manages to do. And yeah, I will play it, and definitely will be giving you feedback of any kind. I think in this case, I should, instead of overwriting the profile photo URL, I should just I should overwrite the default profile photo URL, because I know that profile photo path is going to be empty in this case. So I can return my own from Twitch. Oh, cool, man. Imagine if this is just the first one, imagine what you can do in 20 years, man. 20 years worth of game dev. It's gonna be great. every game is going to be better than the last. I'm sure. Name, trim, collect, explode this name. What is this? Oh, this is just returning UI avatars. I see. Yeah, it's just a matter of time. But at least you know that you are the only one who has to be. You are your only competition. As long as you can outmatch yourself in the next game or improve on something on your next game. That's the only thing that matters. Outmatching yourself. I guess I'm going to replace this. Well, once I have everything set up, well, no, hold on. I guess I'm going to check first for the value of the linked account in this method. And if I have a linked account, instead of returning this URL for UI avatars, which is the default one, I will return the avatar from that table. And if that one doesn't have one, then I'll default to UI avatars instead. Cool. Let's get that table up and running. Let's see. PHP artisan make migration, create linked accounts table. Is it going to be linked accounts plural? Trying to think of any reason why I I don't see why it should be more than one. I mean, I know what this is for. I'm not gonna have. Yeah, I think I said I wanted to keep it open, but if I think about it more, it's just going to be linked to Twitch. So I just need that, and I don't want to keep it on the users table because I don't want to model that table that is already working. I just want to create a linked account table, but that is going to be only one record. Oh, my things are dying. Oh no. Oh no. I won't be able to charge them. Should have checked. Hold on. Can I? No, I can't. I hate it because every time all of the sounds are going to start coming out of my computer, and that's going to go into the mic and it's going to cause problems. Maybe I can. Let me think. One sec. Be right back. Okay, let's try this. Oh my god, that's so loud. So this is a solution, but it's not one that I like because right now, if I have this connected to my microphone, problem is it's giving me everything that I'm saying back to here, and it's super loud. I don't know how to turn that down. So I'm going to have to hear myself screaming in my ear the whole time. Or maybe I'll just speak very low so that I don't bother myself. No, I have to speak clearly. And anyway, it's going to have to be this way for now. Okay. But at least I can hear the music coming out. I can hear the music, and every other sound effect is going to come in here and not out of my PC, which is what I wanted. All right, so back to the matter at hand. I'm going to create a new table, but this table is it's not going to be a one-to-many. What's the other relationship that there is? Or just a one-to-one relationship? Let me check. Yeah, has one. A one-to-one relationship is a very basic type of database relationship. For example, a user model might be associated with one phone model. In this case, it's just one Twitch account model. To define this relationship, we will place a phone method on the user model. Yeah, I know how the relationship works. But that relationship, this is going to be in the user, and this will be a I'm going to call it Twitch, and it's going to be a has one. And then the inverse of that is going to be a Twitch model. Going to be Twitch or linked? Huh. By the way, I didn't ask, but sound is coming out okay on your end, right? I'm not loud or anything else. Just want to make sure. I don't think it is because I can see the little bar going up and down, and it's on green most of the time. It's okay? Awesome. Cool. I was already not a fan of my own voice, but now it's right in my ear, right here. It's okay. It's all right. All right. So the inverse is just belongs to. All right. So has one, belongs to, and I just have to settle on the name for that table. And we have ads. How do we call it? Twitch. Create Twitch table. The model is going to be Twitch, and the relationship too. So I get Twitch. I guess Twitch should be a good name for the table. What if I do, what if I do this? Maybe that's a little better, but now I can see that the audio is too low. Yeah, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing. There you go. Yeah, I'll have to deal with it. Ads are over. And we're back. Okay. So we are going to settle on the table being called create. I'm going to call it Twitch table. That goes against everything. Well, hold on. Just 1 second. Twitch account. I'm not naming it in plural because it's just going to be one. I have to name it Twitch accounts. It's just standards, you know. Follow the standards. Twitch accounts table. There you go. I can name the relationship however I want, regardless of the touch. No, regardless of the table name. Give me a migration. No, I'm creating a migration actually. Oh, I can make a model instead. Yeah, make. Well, okay. I'm gonna let Laravel decide. So give me a model called Twitch account. Make a migration and a factory. Yeah. Twitch accounts table. And a factory and a model. Good. All right, let's work on that migration and add in the columns that we need. Create Twitch accounts table. 14 down. So table. Is it going to be an ID, an integer? It's probably going to be an integer. No, that's just a string. Hello, demo 183. Hold on a second. Just let me get through this and I'll give you the elevator pitch. String account ID. So basically what I'm doing, my project right now, we're just starting with this new project only on Monday. My vision is I want to create my own text-to-speech panel with as a web application, and I am going to attempt to use Twitch's API to subscribe to events that happen on Twitch side, be it channel points, cheers, etc. I am going to listen for those events on a webhook of my own creation, take the messages from those events and turn them into text to speech, and I can have a queue or a table in a web application where I can go in and individually play them and maybe show the message, the original message, play the audio file, show the username and the user avatar, etc. So something that is social and integrated with Twitch's API. Now I'm going to use Laravel and Livewire. You could make a custom message and put it in the chat. By the way, do you want me to make one for you? What, for the project description? No, that's okay. Don't worry about it. I will create one at some point, but that's okay. Don't want to bother you with that. But thank you so much for offering. No, I don't mind. I actually, you know what? Because I have to every time I explain it, I actually get the idea more clear in my head. So it's actually good for me. So every time someone asks to explain the project, I solidify the idea even more so that I can give a better pitch every time. So it's actually it actually helps me. Mr. Chick. Thank you so much. Thank you, man. So we need the account ID. What was the other thing? So we need account ID, which is just numbers, but I'm still gonna keep it as string. And we need a we need a nickname. So table. Nickname name. Oh, that, you know what, that poster check disaligned me with the keyword, so now I'm just gonna put it right in the middle. There you go. Table string name. Don't show this again, please. All right. And then email and avatar. All right, that's all the information that we need. So now that we have here, let's close this. Let's close, no, keep that open. Yeah, keep that open. Let's go to the user model and let's create a new relationship. Not going to be protected. It's going to be public function. Let's call it Twitch. This is going to be a has1 relationship. We return this has1 and pass the model, which is Twitch account class. Hey, Hamad, long time no see, man. Thank you so much for joining me. So glad to see you. How have you been doing? Now we have has1. We need the inverse on the Twitch account model. And this will be just user, which is a belongs to relationship. Return this belongs to user. Like so. All right. Step 1. We need to store this information. So we either create it or update it. Has to be unique. Let's see. Let me read on something real quick. Has1 when invoking the user method, Eloquent will attempt to find a user model that has an ID that matches the user ID column in the font. Blah, blah, blah. Eloquent determines the foreign key name. Yes, I know. Belongs to. If a parent model, can you give me the creation steps? Polymorphic. querying, aggregating, inserting, and updating. Here we go. So save. The save method provides a convenient method for adding new models to relationships. For example, perhaps you need to add a new comment to a post. So just save. Question is, if I do save when it has one, is it going to update it? Belongs to many, thinking, toggling. I guess I'll just have to check first. Let's go to, what was it? Right now we're doing it in the route. I really want to change that. Yeah, at some point I need to move the redirect and the callback out of here and into a controller. For now, let's just do it here. So, if the authorization and authentication with Twitch is successful on this route, we're going to end up here. So, first of all, we're going to check if we actually have a user. And then let's actually call it different. We have a Twitch user, then we need to check if the current user has a linked Twitch account. We can probably do that with if. Now, do we do something if we already have it? Do we update it? We should update it. If auth user, that'll give us the currently logged in user, and then we can just call Twitch. By calling that, we either going to get a Twitch, we are either getting the relationship or the value of the relationship, which will be a Twitch account model, or no. I'm actually going to put it up here just for readability purposes. So Twitch account going to be equal to auth. User Twitch. Then we can just check for that. If Twitch account, meaning it's not null, meaning we have a Twitch linked account, I'm just going to update everything on that table with whatever we got out of this call here with the Twitch user. So Twitch account ID, that's not going to change though. I should probably just change the nickname. You know what? I don't want to write every single line of that. So instead of doing it one by one, I'm just going to do an update. It's going to complain about mass assignment, but we'll get to a point. We'll get to that in just a moment. Actually, it's going to be the next step. So we're going to do update and then just pass all the information. So nickname. Come on. Name. Email. And avatar. Okay. Now, if we don't have one, we're gonna take auth user which as a function and then call create and basically pass all of this. But we also need the ID, account ID. Now, when that happens, once we have this ready, let's take the user back to the dashboard. So after this, actually after, should return something here. There, okay, so let me think. You know what? For now, I don't know what should I return here. Whether I return a 500 error because the authentication basically failed on Twitch side, or I didn't authorize. What happens if I don't authorize? I should probably just flash. Yeah, let's do this. For now, at some point, I'm going to add notifications that this jet. Sorry, let me organize my thoughts. What I want to do is, if something fails on the authentication part with Twitch, I should let the user know. At this point, I was just going to redirect, and I'm going to redirect the user to the dashboard, but I'm going to flash a message so that the user can see the results of the authorization on the dashboard. I don't know if Jetstream has notifications. I will check that in a minute. I should probably. Okay, so. Let's say I want to do session. Is it flash? Or is it session flash? Yeah, session flash. Twitch authentication successful. And that's only because we are in here in this if, because this was true. So it doesn't matter if we update or create, it's always going to be successful. I guess I should should have an else here. Yoink, paste. And if we don't have a Twitch user, I'm just gonna say Twitch authentication failed. Either way, I'm going to return a redirect to the dashboard. I think that'll work. Let me go and check if Jetstream has banners, because I think I saw a banner component when I was looking for the header, and I think that should help me. Let's see. Jetstream API registration password, browser sessions, Teams, nothing about banners or anything else. Let's take a look at that banner component that I saw. So it has props, session, flash banner style, success. What is this? Message, flash banner. Hold up. Oh, it's getting, oh. Maybe I should flash it as flash banner. I should put a message in session called flash banner, so that the banner, this banner component, will just grab it out of the session. Also flash banner style. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Can I do that with flash? Can I pass a key to flash? Sessions, getting started, the basics, session, flash data. Yeah, I can pass. I'm actually doing it wrong right now. So flash, and then the key and the message. Sometimes you may wish to store items in the session for the next request. You may do so using the flash method. Data store in the session using this method will be available immediately and during the subsequent HTTP request. After the subsequent HTTP request, the flash data will be deleted. Flash data is primarily useful for short-lived status messages. Yeah, that's what I need. That's what I need. So I'm going to need two flashed messages. One is flash banner style, which is going to be either success or what? Success, danger, and warning. Those are sorry. Those are the three banner styles. So let's add yoink yoink, shift paste. First one is success, right? Yeah. Yoink. Paste. Banner style. Success. And then yoink this. And then flash banner, Twitch authentication successful. We're gonna need this to yoink and paste that, delete this one. This is going to be danger, I guess. Yep. That should give us a nice indication if something bad happened, or if we actually managed to authenticate. All right. Let's give this a try. I should see a flash a green banner on the dashboard if we attempt this route again. Actually, not this route. We have to call auth redirect once again. Ooh. No such stable Twitch. Ah, that's dumb. That's dumb. I created the migration, never ran it. Okay. That's on me. That's on me. PHP artisan migrate. There's the table. Let's call redirect again. What's happening? No such column Twitch accounts user ID. What? I never add the foreign key. Oh my god. Oh my god. Create Twitch accounts. Very important. Table. Ooh, table. I said table. Foreign ID. Are we on ads? And I didn't see it. Yeah. I'm gonna wait for it to see to say ads, ad breaks finish ad, and then I'll confirm. But I think we are on ads. Give it a second. Come on, Twitchy, Twitchy. I'm gonna put it on break just in case. Yeah, I was right. In case people don't know, if you're on Twitch, you can actually use text-to-speech right now. I'm using TTS Monster, and if you can redeem those with channel points. If you redeem 100 channel points, you can send a message, and it will, hopefully, I think it works. It will be spoken out, just so you know. And just so I don't forget, I'm going to write down that I have to create a command for the project description. Have that ready for next stream. And we're back. Hello. Just give me a second writing something down. Is that command not working? Okay, I need two commands, one for GitHub and one for project. Let me try the other one. I think there's one for Discord. Just want to make sure that that one works. Okay, that one works. Why didn't GitHub didn't work? Yeah, I need that one. GitHub is fine. Sorry, Discord is fine. I need GitHub and I need project. And if I'm not mistaken, there is also YouTube, just in case you want to just go there and subscribe. I wouldn't mind at all. Thank you so much. All right. Here we go. So, foreign ID, and this will be user ID. That's the column name. I want this constrained to users. But now I need to recreate this table. So PHP artisan migrate rollback. And that took away the Twitch account table. And let's do migrate again. Now with user ID. Okay. That should solve the problem, hopefully. Now let's go back and call the redirect. Auth redirect route one more time. Everything works. No, it doesn't. Mass assignment. Right. I said it was going to fail and I forgot. All right. This is easy. This is good. This is good. We go to Twitch account model. And let's add a protected keyable property. And let's add account ID. Ooh. Come on, dude. There you go. Account ID, nickname, name, email, and avatar. Yeah. All right, one more time. Auth redirect. Hey, look at that banner right there. Twitch authentication successful. Boom. Oh, no, please, please. No. No, no, thank you, thank you, thank you. Sit down, sit down. It's all right, it's all right.
Nice.
Nice. Coffee. How you doing, man? Thank you so much for joining me. It doesn't go away when it's on? No, you have to close it. All right, that's fine. Now comes the avatar part. All right. Let's see. I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking, man. I hope you had a nice holiday time. You're having a holiday time. And everything is going well. All right, so let me just double check. I'm going to use Tinkerwell. Little water. Let's use Tinkerwell just to double check this thing. Say user. Yes, there's just one. Yep. And if I say user Twitch, just that. There you go. We have the avatar. Perfect. We have all the information that we need. And let's go. Oh, no, that. Let's go to the user model. And let's override one method in the has profile photo trait. So this has profile photo trait, just a reminder, that's a trait from Jetstream, and it's the one that allows you to add profile photos to your user model in Jetstream. And what we are going to do is we are going to override the default profile photo URL. So yoink, get back to user. Paste that here. And why are you complaining about this name? Expected type string, found varchar. Huh. That's weird. Is it because of the explode? Don't know. Don't care. Either way. So what I want to do is first check if this switch I guess I could do this and just check for avatar. And then return that. Whoop, Twitch avatar. So that'll be an early return. If Twitch is not null and actually has an avatar, then we return that avatar, which is a URL for the avatar. If not, then it's going to do whatever it was doing before, which is using the uiavatars.com service to give me this little A here, that image, just the first letter of the name. And let's see if that works. We refresh and boom. Awesome. So we have the avatar, and that is coming from the linked Twitch account. Good, good, good. Now, what I should do is, well, two things. Now that this is working, let's rework the method in the route. This is way too much for me to have it on a route. We're gonna create a controller that is going to handle the redirect, the callback, and also what was the other thing that I wanted to do? Maybe we should have a link or a button that only shows if, well, that's too late now. Well, we could delete the linked account record and have instead a button that shows connect to Twitch, and that will actually connect your account to Twitch. Ooh, what's that?
Demo 183 just followed. You're amazing.
Thank you, man. No, you're amazing. You're amazing. Thank you so much for the follow, man. So incredibly nice of you. So yeah, let's if my account is not connected, let's maybe show a button here next to the avatar that says connect to Twitch, and that will go through the whole process of calling out redirect, authenticating, and then going back. That's all right. Thank you so much, and have a good night. Hope you have a good rest. Bye. Actually, if you give me just a second, because this has consequences. I have to use the bathroom. Be right back. I have returned. Did your keyboard broke, Terrence? I don't know what that is. Seems like a key or something. All right. So yeah, let's create a small button here that will show up only if we are not connected. And after that, we'll create a controller for those two methods. Head over to the navigation menu. All right, so there is a slot actually. Name trigger. No, we don't want that in the trigger. That is the drop down. We don't want it in the drop down. I want it before. So maybe, is there a button component? There should be a button component that I can use. Yeah, there it is. Button. Let's use that one. That didn't work. Oh, maybe because this is not the right place. Let me just yoink this. Is it here? What? What? What the heck? Me? Is it there and I can't see it or what? Huh. Primary navigation menu. Yeah, that's fine. Hmm. Thirsty Pooch, Merry Christmas to you as well. How you doing, man? MS3 relative. It should be in here. Settings drop down. Yeah, it should be there. What the hell? Yeah, why is this not showing? Is it because... Oh, I think I'm updating the wrong... Am I updating the wrong one? Doesn't look like... What? Hmm. Vicus. I'm gonna call you Vicus. Hello, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you're having a happy holiday. Where is the button? Why did I lose the button? Right here. I am creating a small project using Laravel and Livewire that I attempt to use as a text-to-speech panel of sorts, basically reacting to events that happen on Twitch, channel points, redemptions, or cheers, and taking that event, listening for those events on a webhook of my own in a web application created with Laravel, and then taking that message, turning it into a text to speech, and putting it into a queue, that I can then go in and play individually. That is the idea. And right now I just finished with the authentication part where I can connect my account with Twitch and have the banner or have the avatar and all of the user information shown and connected into my currently logged in user. I don't understand why this button is not showing. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about it as a personal tool that I can use so that I mean I'm already using a text to speech, but I'm my inspiration came from the way that Pirate Software does it. Like he has a queue that he can just press a button and just consume those text to speech messages in a more controlled way instead of just popping up randomly in the stream. My problem is I work on a Mac. I do have a Windows machine, but it's not my streaming machine, so I can't use SpeakerBot like he does. So I thought, well, I already need a project for the stream, so why don't I do it in in a web application instead? So I can create my own queue, and I just have to utilize the Twitch API to communicate between those two. And using webhooks is the perfect way to do it. So it's more just for text to speech at the moment. That'll be the goal of the application, to have a text to speech panel or queue. But it can be easily adaptable and extended for events and playing sound cues for events or follows, etc. This is bothering me. Why not there? Why is this button not showing up? Testing, 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 testing. Uh, not updating. Why? Huh. I don't know, honestly. If there is an existing solution that is web based, I am not aware. The only other, like I said, the way that Pirate Software Stream does it is with a Windows based application which is called SpeakerBot and StreamerBot. Those are all client applications, but are only on Windows. Tasty T. Okay, I'll call you Tasty T. That's not the nickname that shows up. Oh, okay, it's in a different. Okay, Tasty T it is. It's even interesting for me if you could pronounce my original name. I won't even attempt. I've changed it recently from Tasty T Dev due to my native language community. Got it. Yeah, SpeakerBot is Windows only, unfortunately. It's a great application, and if I were a main Windows user, I would probably end up using that. But then I wouldn't have a project. Maybe I would. Maybe not just text to speech. But yeah, uh, only Windows. Why is that? Am I doing it in the wrong place? What is going on here? Oh, I think I'm doing it in the wrong place. Am I? What is going on? API tokens, logout, team settings. What is happening? I'm using just the Twitch API. Just going directly to, where is it? I'm not using or going to use any libraries. I'm just going to be using straight up HTTP calls. And because I'm working with Laravel, that's PHP, so I'm not going to use JavaScript. Probably. I'm not sure. I don't even know if that's going to be a bigger or a it's probably going to be a bigger. You know what? Not really, because because Livewire, not Livewire, Laravel provides a very nice and very eloquent HTTP client. So the code that is required to make HTTP get calls and HTTP post calls and passing JSON data and returning and retrieving JSON data from the responses, it's going to be not as big as it would be if I were just using the curl library from PHP. So it's considerably less code. And I think we have ads. I'm gonna take a break while the ads are going. Well, not exactly true, like half true. Because you can, okay, so you don't work with Laravel, but you work with Vue. And yes, it is a standard front end framework for Laravel, but not the only one. You can use Laravel with or without a framework, first of all. And if you want to use a framework, you can use either Vue or React. Okay, cool. I've been using Laravel for 10 years. I've been a PHP developer for 20, and yeah, 20 years, and 10 of those years I've been using Laravel. You prefer Go? That's cool. This is kind of confusing me. 20 years is huge? Yeah, I'm old. I started back in 2001. That's when I started learning PHP. And that's over. All right. Everything's cool. 2009. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a long time too. Let me figure out why is this not working. It's just bothering me. That's the logo, yes. Navigation links. Why is this not working? 1997. Wow. Starting to think I'm not editing the right file. That's bothering me a lot. Hold on. Do everything that I did here. Let's open the dashboard template that's using app layout, which is rendered with the app layout component, which renders layouts.app. Resources, views, layouts, app. All right. That takes the banner and then renders a Livewire component navigation menu, which I thought it was this one right here. It should be, because that's a view only component. There is no Livewire here. Which renders this primary navigation menu. There it is. Why do I use SSR? I don't use SSR. Dashboard is part of the app, so you can boost it using CSR. Server-side rendering, I know about. Client-side rendering, I don't think we're going that way. So everything that you see here runs on Blade templates. So I'm not using any framework right now, not Vue, not React. So I don't think. Yeah, it's a Laravel template. Yeah, everything is a template. But I just realized that I'm not running a Vite server right now. That's why it wasn't updating as I made changes. I need to do that. It is server-side rendering, yeah. I thought you meant something like React SSR or something like that. Yeah. That's correct. npm run dev. Now I have a Vite server, so every time I make changes, it will update on its own. Let's see. You're not doing auto refresh. Oh, now it is. Okay, cool. Yeah, I guess you're right. The thing is I'm not focused on client side rendering or SEO or anything else like that. Not really the focus of the project of the project right now. I'm just focusing on the functionality of it. So if at some point I want to take this to production and actually have it to work with the SSR, etc., and all of the other concepts, UI, UX, etc., I will probably invest more time in optimizing all of those things. But right now, it's not really within the scope. Yeah, you're right. Again, that'll be in the optimization and cleaning up part if this goes to production and in a production server, etc. But reload times are not a problem when working locally right now. Let's work on button themes drop down. Not what I'm looking for. Settings drop down. Here we go. Add a button here. Okay, let's fix that thing. We could put it out here. Yeah, that's better. All right. Yeah, I understand. I see the point, and yes, it can be valuable, but again, it's not part of the. This is more of a teaching project, both for myself and for everyone who finds anything helpful in this. When the project reaches that point, first of all, I'm not going to refactor anything into. It's not going to be an SPA. First of all, I am going to use Livewire extensively, so that will kind of make it as an SPA because I won't be doing round trips for everything that happens on the application. But I am not going to use Vue for the front end. That I am clear of. But again, not really worried about the optimization at this point. More worried about the functionality. So we are going to mainly focus on that part for the majority of the starting of the project. Maybe at the tail end, we will focus a bit more on optimization because I do intend to use this for myself. So I will put some attention to that later on. Still, thank you so much for the feedback. Now I should only show this if there is no Twitch account connected. So if not, I have to check for the user. So let's use auth user Twitch. My idea is to use OpenAI because I've already used that for the previous project, so I know how easy it is to use it. Um, so yeah, that's the initial plan. OpenAI. If at some point I want to create like learn something different, my second choice would be Google Cloud or the ones from Google. I'm not sure if it's called Google Cloud or anything else, but the ones from Google. The one from OpenAI, it's okay. It's not bad. I like it better than the default one that, for example, this TTS Monster used, like the default one. I like it better than that. It's all right. It's not outstanding, but it does the work. I haven't extensively tested the Google ones, but I think I ran a couple of tests with the new ones, and they are kind of matching with the ones from OpenAI. They do have like a higher tier, like very advanced ones, but the default ones are also perfectly fine. They're not choppy, at least as far as I've seen. It is. Hmm. Maybe I was testing something different then. Either way, I think we are going to stick with OpenAI for this project. Connect with Twitch. That's the button. Should not show anymore. And that's correct. Now let's go and do need this in the drop down. So the responsive one. Settings option. There is already a button there. Yeah, I'm aware of the OpenAIs, and I like that one. I did test Google Voices in their test environment. I don't know if that affects things, but if it's choppy, then I will definitely not use Google's. We can test it later on. I mean, there could be an option to select the voices, but that is going to be difficult if I think that the event is coming from Twitch's API. There could be like different redemptions for cheers or channel points, maybe, but that's way down the line. All right. Thank you so much for hanging out and for chatting, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Let's see. That should be there. Now, let's go and remove this record here so that we can reconnect it. So we can do user Twitch. Can I do delete like this? No. Let's just do Twitch account, delete one. We need to import this, right? Why are you complaining? User not found. Well, you didn't ask for it. There. All right, let's run that. Not a static method. Dude, come on. Let's do find. And then delete. Would you like that better? Thank you. Okay. Now, using Twitch should give me no. And it does. And if I go back here and refresh, now we have a button. I'm going to change the color of that button to be more like Twitch color, purple. And about the mobile version, how does that look? Awful. Should put those two in the same row, right? Actually, this should go right here. Like next to it. Let's see if we can do that. That's this one here. So it has a flex item center. So what if I put, then it's a div with a and then another div. Yeah, let's move this over here. It kind of works. Maybe just adjust the justify between. Should be good. Yes. Though see it in a true mobile environment. Maybe give it a gap. Yeah. Make it smaller. I don't like the fact that it breaks into two lines. I guess that should be all right. And it takes. Right at the edge. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna use Twitch sign in. Looks better on mobile. Let's change the other one. Yeah. Let's change the colors. What are the colors for Twitch? Let me find that out. You know, brand fetch. There it is, Twitch. Do you have the color? Colors. All right, so Athens gray and electric violet. How do we put that? I guess we could just do let's see. Class BG, just pass in the code, which is 9147 FF. 9147 FF. Will that work? It would not. It's got to be dark. Dark. All right, that works. Hover doesn't. Text has to be Athens gray. So no. Font color, is it? No. Jesus Christ. Text. Well, could use a shade of gray in this case. Should be like maybe 100. Ugh. Not gray, gray. Let's go with, I don't know, 200, 300. I think 200. See how it looks. Oh, come on, dude. Are you not doing... I guess this button is not merging the attributes, which is awesome. Button, button, button. Here we go. Yeah, you're doing attributes merge type in classes. Why are you not merging the dark text? You are being difficult for no reason. Yeah, this is taking precedence. I guess I'll just have to put it as important. Where is it? Here. Never remember that it's either the beginning or the end. Oh, dude, come on. Change the freaking color. There it is. Okay. I always have problems with the important, the exclamation point. I never remember where it goes. It's at the beginning of the class, but after the dark modification. All right, we are in ads. Take a break. All right, ads are over. And we're back. So I guess maybe one good idea would be to have this well, let's change that hover first. And on light mode, we can invert this to be... No, I guess that'll look nice on dark, on light mode as well. We'll test it. Actually, let me test it right now. Let's test it right now. Ooh, it broke. Why did you broke? Why broke you? Hmm. Dude, come on. Come on. Why are you not working when I want you to? Hmm. Okay. There. Forgot the important one. So that's how it looks on dark mode. Then on light mode, it looks like this. That's good. All right. So now let's make this button work. Work, 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 work. So we just need to add a uh sorry. Hmm. I always forget that this is a button. It needs to be a link. I guess I need to create a link button component, which should not be a problem. We have a nav link. Let's just create one more component. Actually, let's use PHP artisan. PHP artisan make component button link. Make it a view. And then we can just take the button, yoink, and paste, and let's change. What was the command? Hold on. Need to remember Vin motion. So change surrounding tag, open tag, and instead of a button, it's going to be an A. There you go. And let's grab from the nav link. Oh, don't need anything. With the attributes merge, that's going to be automatic. Except I don't need a type. All right, should do fine. Head over to navigation menu. And instead of X button, let's use X link button with an href. Ooh. And here we are going to pass a route to, we don't have a route for it, at least not a route name. Let's call it Twitch redirect. We need to create that route. We have it, but it doesn't have a name. That's a problem. So obviously it's broken now because we don't have, well, class review, did I miss, did I, button link, was it? Yeah, not link, button. Come on, dash and link. I need to look for X button, the other one. Here we go. X button link. Cool. There you go. That should do it. Now let's see if the error matches what I expect. Yep, the route does not exist. So let's go to web real quick. And just for now, I'm going to name this route. I'm not gonna have a controller just yet. It'll be the next step. So name Twitch redirect. That solves the problem. All right, so if everything goes well, I should be able to click on this button and come back here and the button will be gone. Now, if I wasn't logged in on Twitch, I would have to go through the authorization part, the login first, then authorization, and then come back to dashboard. But it should just go and come back. And it did. Awesome. Twitch authentication successful. All right, and yeah, the avatar changes as expected. Cool. All right, let's go clean up some of that code and put everything in a controller right now. And I guess that'll be the last thing for today. PHP artisan make controller Twitch controller. Let's head over to Twitch controller real quick. Let's add two methods. One will be the redirect. And what was the other one? Callback. I will probably end up changing these methods later if I'm going to extend this controller to also have the function. No, maybe not, because that everything that has to do with Twitch's API, I'll probably end up putting it in an API folder or the API routes. Maybe. We'll see. But for now, let's head over to web and let's grab everything from the redirect, which is this, yoink. Paste it here, easy. Now everything from here, really I'm going to view, maybe what, 18 down below, a little more, yoink, paste. Do I need anything else? Yeah, I'm missing a lot of classes that I need to import, so let's do that. Socialite, that facade. I need the auth facade. I need the session facade. And I think that's it. All right, now we can just get rid of this. And this, and just instead of a callback, you can use a route, a controller. So let's delete that and let's open an array. And the first item of the array is the controller name, Twitch controller class. Oh, dude. Twitch controller class. And then the method name is redirect. View around that, yoink, and view paste, and in this method is callback. I don't think we need a name for this one. We are never going to directly call this method. This is a method that is called by Twitch's API when the authentication is successful. So I don't think we need a name for it. Still, let's give it one. Just for standards. Let's make sure that everything still works. I'm going to, again, delete that Twitch account. I don't know if 1 is going to be the number in this case. Let me find out. Twitch account. Yeah, it's actually 2 because we added a new one. Let's delete that one so that we can have a button again showing up here. And now it should still work because we are actually using a controller now. Round trip, excellent. Perfect. All right. I think we managed to get a lot of things done today. Not really, but no, actually we did. I mean, just having that avatar being pulled in from Twitch, having a button to connect to Twitch, the authentication and authorization already working allows us to start thinking about, okay, now we need to, I think the next step is to get through the subscription. We need to tell Twitch, first of all, give me an application token. That'll be one call. Give me a token so that I can make API calls. And then using that token, I need to tell Twitch, please subscribe this webhook URL to let's say a cheer event, and I have to go through the subscription and then Twitch replies with a confirmation. I need to figure out the secret process, because when I subscribe to a Twitch event, I need to pass a secure secret of my own, and they are going to pass it back, but it's going to be encrypted. So I need to compare the response that comes from Twitch when an event happens. It's going to have a secret, and I have to compare it to my own secret. So I have to figure out how I'm going to do that. It's a process. So that probably is going to take us a few episodes to figure out. But for now, we have a lot of progress and we can move on to that. If you found any of this helpful, don't forget to click the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, follow me on Twitch if you're not doing so already, and as always, I'll see you in the next one, which is going to be Monday, most likely. So, all right. Thank you so much. If you're on Twitch, hold on, because we are going to rate someone. Let's see who is on today. Let's see. We're gonna go and see some ferrets from Ferret Software. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you have a great rest of your day and that you're spending your holidays in peace and quiet and relaxing. Bye. If I can find the button. Okay, here it is. Bye.